All right, Nighthawks, this is Unit 4, Lesson 8. Our objective is going to be identify and measure angles as turns and recognize them in various contexts. So you can see, you will have this template in your practice book pages. It's a clock, something familiar. We can make our 45-degree angles on a clock. We can make our 90-degree angles. We could probably even make our 30-degree angles. Remember, those were our landmark numbers. So if I'm here, that's a 30-degree angle. And then it would be sitting at the 1. So that'd be 1 o'clock. When I turn to the 2, that's another 30-degree angle. When I move it over here to the 3, that's a 90-degree angle. Okay, right between the 2, maybe at 105, there we go. That would be our 45-degree angle if we go out to the 3. Okay, so on a clock, which is a familiar figure, you have how many 45-degree angles? So if I turn to the 3, there's one 45-degree angle. When it moves down to the 6, there's another 45-degree angle. When I move to our 9, there's a 45-degree angle, and back to our 12. Okay, so if we look at that, we have 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees equals our full turn, which is 360 degrees. So we have 4 quarter turns. It's another way we can say this. We could also write it as a multiplication. 4 times 90 is 360, or 4 times 9 tenths is 36 tenths. If I only go 2 quarter turns on my clock, so a quarter turn, 15 minutes have gone by, then another 15 minutes has gone by. Those are 2 quarter turns. So we would just add those together as 90 plus 90 equals 180. 2 quarter turns or 1 half turn. It could be a full half turn. So we start at our 12 and rotate all the way around. Okay. If I only go 3 quarter turns, right, I'm at 270 degrees. Okay, that would bring me to my 9. So I would start at my 12, rotate all the way around till I get to my 9. 2 half turns would be 180 plus 180. So halfway around the clock is 180 degrees. There's our straight line of 180 degrees. And then going all the way back around is 180 degrees. Okay. Putting it into another context you might be familiar with, if you skateboard or roller skate or you're on your bike, when you're doing 180 degrees, you're spinning halfway around. So you have a starting point and then you're flipping all the way to your halfway in the opposite direction. Okay? When a car is spinning around on an icy road, it's doing a 360. So it's spinning all the way around in a circle. There's a starting point, and it goes back to that starting point. So beginning and end are the same. Okay. Some other familiar context you're going to use in your practice book, that looks like a map. Okay, so you'll have a starting point, and you have Joe here. And Joe, Steve, and Bob stood in the middle of the yard, so this is the middle of your yard, and faced the house. So there's our house. And Joe turned 90 degrees, so use that familiar clock or your protractor and figure out where is he now facing. Steve turned 180 degrees, and Bob turned 270 degrees. So using that familiar figure right over here, where did we turn to get our first 90 degrees? We went right to the 3. Okay, so if that's Joe, and Joe only turned 90 degrees, he's starting looking at the house. That first 90-degree angle is facing the fence. Okay? Or if you're going the opposite direction, right? He would be facing the barn. Okay? But he turned to the right. So which direction is your right? Are we going this way? Or are we going this way? Okay? You're going to see your clock again. You're going to have a question about that skater jump. And then what happens when we start driving our car and your mom says, oh no, I forgot something at the house, and you take a 180. What did your mom just do? Or dad, or grandma, right? And then if you turn your page over, you'll have some other familiar figures and context to use these 45-degree angles, 90-degree angles, okay? Using your protractor, it's always good to come back and reference our protractor. All right, Nighthawks, may the 4th be with you.